Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make your toolbars similar to the way they were in Microsurvey 2010. So to start out, I'm going to open up both Microsurvey 2010 and 2016. And now I'm going to slide them over to separate sides of the monitor. So there's a couple ways you can do this in Windows 10 actually. You can either drag the top of the window like this and slowly bring it over to the side of your monitor. It'll open up like that and then give you options to fill out the other side. So I'm going to click Microsurvey 2010 over here. Another option would be to use the Windows key on your keyboard, hold that and press right or left, and the window will snap to that side of your window. So I want to make all the toolbars match across the two of these with as little effort as possible. So to do that, you can right click in this gray area up top here by the menus, which we showed you previously, and it will show you all the toolbars that are available. However, there's a different way to get to this as well. If you go down to the bottom and go to toolbars, it's going to bring up a list that shows all the available toolbars that are there. So if I do that on this side in Microsurvey 2016, I can go back over here to 2010 and do it in exactly the same way. So I'm just going to go to toolbars. Then once again, I've got a list. So you'll see that there's some different ones that are added. That's just a function of it being the newer version of Microsurvey. So you can just drag through, and I believe that most of these are named the same. So if you just find the ones that you have checked in 2010 on this side and check them off in 2016 over here, it should get you most of the way to having having things pretty similar across both. So it looks like there are some differences. Draw 2D and draw, I believe that is the same thing as draw 2D, but generally I think most of these will be the same. So I'm just going to start checking these off here. So I'm going to check off draw, scroll down over here, entity properties, I have that one on. MS coordinate, go to the bottom here, check that one. MS IPN, I'll check that one on. And these are just the ones that I have on my profile personally. So we've got MS layer, MS main control, MS subdivision, and my own custom toolbar. And we'll go over that later, creating a custom toolbar. So I'll just hit OK. And I'll maximize this window just so you can get a look. They won't be in the same spot, but you can drag and drop all of these toolbars as you see fit. So all you have to do is grab it by, you see this little gray bit with the dots on the side? If you just hover your mouse over that until it comes up with this crosshair, you can grab it and you can drop it anywhere on the screen or slide it up here and move it around just as you would have had the previous one. So I'm just going to shuffle some of these around here, and that's pretty similar. One thing to note too is the buttons in many cases are different. I know it's going to be hard to figure out and take a little while before you get used to it, but I'm sure in a few months you'll be pretty much up to speed compared to the previous one. So that is one way to recreate your workspace from Microsurvey 2010, have all the same toolbars so you'll feel a little bit more at home.